This is me, Joseph Vigil Jr. I'm over here. My grandmother is watering the yard right now. There's been people trespassing. And you know what? I'm getting a little sick and tired that the simple fact is that whoever's involved, it has to be related to me or close or a friend or something, because this has happened more than a few times this week and it's not even cool at all. So I'm filming this because I've warned and I've actually asked my grandmother and my uncle who lives with them and told them that I'm not hearing anything, this isn't made up. So just in case something happens, that it was a conspiracy to attempt harming my life, or it was pre-planned, because it's been going on for a while. They're not afraid to just hop the fence and trespass, and I've been kind of scared for my life. I have 2 daughters that I care about dearly, and I have no clue what to do anymore. I've already talked to an investigator, and I spoke to my grandmother, but she seems to not believe me, like I'm making it up. So I'm here at the house right now, and I'm praying that nothing happens and that this video is insurance, because like I said, I felt it and seen it and did my own homework to know that there was something going on, and I've warned people and tried to tell them, and they just could care less. So it scares me because I hope that they're not involved. So for the simple fact is that I love my family, and I don't know why or what is going on that this has to keep happening day in and day out. So if anything takes place or something happens that I was aware, and I made an attempt to tell or warn or ask someone, especially the people that live with me, that somebody knew something more than what they were saying. I feel like I don't deserve to have my life harmed. I've never took anybody's life or harmed them intentionally. So I love my daughters, and I've been struggling lately with a drug addiction to try and better myself, which it's not easy. And every time I try, it's like this starts to happen, so I get stressed out, and it's like I can't handle trying to focus on what I need to do. But this is ridiculous. I can't take this no more. I don't know. From what I've heard from a close resource, is that somebody has paid somebody to try to take my life, or is going to try to have somebody take my life, and that it's more than one person involved, and this has been going on, like I said, for a few weeks now. Obviously longer than that, but I've been able to actually see and put a few things together to understand that I can call it before things take place or something happens, because this is what it is. And I've gotten dogs, cameras, and they just don't care. They just want to keep taking it to a whole nother level. I can't sleep at night because they're in the house, and I don't know why. I don't know who allowed them, but I can't even go anywhere because I have no idea if they follow me or what, because for some reason it always ends up taking place when I'm at home or at night, so I haven't been able to sleep. It's actually worsened my drug addiction in the sense that I can't maintain. I have really high anxiety, so I've been trying to get a hold of my psychiatrist, which I've explained this to him, and he understands, to the point where I've actually tried to just ask them to leave and leave me alone, and whatever it is that I need to work out or fix, that I would try my best, or I am willing to figure out what I need to figure out to understand whatever it is that I'm going through, so nothing or anybody does not get hurt. I've been afraid to have my daughter over or even spend time with her because I have no idea what's going on when it comes to her. So if something happens to me, I would not rather her be with me until something is taken care of, or that it takes a balance in between myself and my family or my children. I love people. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have, which isn't a lot. So I don't know what else to do no more, but I figured it's to the point where I actually have to have some type of video or recording or a tape stating what's going on when it happens, because there has to be some type of insurance so that my daughters are aware that dad was not crazy, dad was not one of the biggest drug addicts, that that's all I chose and that's all I cared about, because I've tried numerous amounts of times to help myself and I don't have as much resources as a lot of other people do, and again, some of it is my fault and I understand. So I am trying my best to maintain composure until I can figure out, or somebody can help me figure out what is going on, as I can't take it no more. It's messed up my whole composure as far as my stress level and my anxiety in my body. My mind has taken a toll that it's been harder for me to sleep, to eat. My eating habits are tore up. I don't really hang around with too many people, so that is another thing that's it's been uneasy. I had to quit my job recently because I was so stressed out that I overpiled myself, and it wasn't something that I wanted to do. It was something that I needed to do because I didn't want it to affect my drug use, which it has, and it's increased a lot. And not a lot to the point where I take it overboard, but I mean it's something that I don't want to see it escalate, because again, I just got off the streets. I was on the streets for 2 years, homeless. I didn't have anything. So I'm trying to not go back to that, because it's a lot more scarier and depressing than just the average doing nothing with myself, and I don't want to go back to that. I'm trying my best because I miss my kids, and I want to do what I can to fix these problems, because I don't like these feelings, and I hate the fact that somebody would even feel like that towards me. And anyway, I don't know what to say anymore. I just needed to at least have something, so there's an awareness. You know, I have God, so I'm going to pray and just maintain what I can, because I don't want to feel like I can't handle anything by myself anymore, because that's the way it is. It's to the point where I don't know who to talk to, ask, or trust, and I'm just only one person. So thank you, and God bless.